So Impala need to actually win this game to give themselves a very positive and realistic chance of making it into the main cup quarterfinal. But up until then, Kenya 7's are coming to kick us off, and 14 minutes is exactly what it will take to find out who the winner being these two sides will be.
Yeah, should be an interesting game. Should be a cracker. Kenya 7's Academy will want to leave the tournament on a high. They played well in bits and pieces in the match against Belgium. Now they need to put a 14-minute performance here against Impala if they're to leave the tournament with their heads held high. And they kick off. They kick off, and it goes straight out. That's a shocking kick from the Kenya 7's Academy, because you're supposed to find touch, or not touch, but keep the ball up in the air, but within the confines of the pitch. But so far it's gone out on the full, and it's an Impala ball. And Impala, of course, led by Onsomu, Nato Simiu, Quentin Odhiambo are going to look very dangerous here. And they will exploit any opportunities that the Kenya 7's Academy will present to them.
We did see flashes of brilliance in the Kenya 7's Academy match versus Belgium. They seem to be a side that builds up on confidence and could actually change the tide of a game provided they score first and they minimize on their error rate. So Impala have to be aware of the challenge, despite the fact that these are youngsters who are barely beginning to break in through the representative ranks. They have actually shown that given a whiff of the trial, and they can actually cause very many teams a lot of embarrassment.
Impala should not take them lightly. Impala haven't played that well, by the way. Well, they beat Samurai in a gutsy effort, and Samurai almost beat them in the last game, waiting not for the clock. But Impala really have to step it up if they have any hopes of winning this game.
They seem to be handling very well the contact situation, despite the fact that they're much younger than the Impala counterparts. And they seem to actually be the livelier of these first two sides within the first 2 minutes of play.
Very true, Hillary. And so far, it's the Kenya 7's Academy monopolizing possession right now, running into space, into contact, and they're doing a very good job about it. But some last-ditch tackling there from Impala, by the way. And the referee has given them an advantage here for Impala not releasing the ball tackler at the ruck.
Kenya 7's Academy need to make this possession count, because it will actually be very okay, and they break right through. We have a fast goal for the game. The Kenya 7's Academy,
by the way,
draw fast blood.
They have drawn fast blood, by the way, and a celebratory jig there. I think they should be doing that at the end of the game, not now.
I think that psychologically releases the tension in the system and allows them to actually enjoy the game.
All right, but a fantastic, he ran around his defender there, and there was no way he was going to catch up. And Impala have been stunned here. They need to wake up, or this could be another shock of a game. Yeah, interesting belly dance from the Kenya 7's Academy team. And now for the conversion. And it's a poor conversion, but Kenya 7's Academy in the lead, 5 points to nil. So the Safaricom 7's Day 2 here at the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani. And Kenya 7's Academy is turning Impala here. And we've got 4 minutes to go to the end of the first half.
Strategically, the Kenya Rugby Union wants to use the Kenya Rugby Academy for the Junior World Championships and also the Junior Olympics. So it will be interesting to see how this group of players develop over the years, and who knows if we'll actually see some of them participating in the Rio Olympics.
Very, very true, by the way, yeah, because they're a very young side. They need to play at the deep end of the tournament and start playing against the big boys. That will toughen them up, and they'll become a very good team to watch, as long as they can also work on their mistakes also. And here come Impala now. What can they do with this ball? What can they do with this ball right now? It's a 2-on-1 situation, by the way.
Yeah, there's Makori showing his physical dominance, but the referee didn't seem to like something there.
Yeah, there's a bit of obstruction, I think.
Okay, Kenya 7's Academy up on the south end. Like I said, it would appear that all they require is confidence. Yes. Second try for the Kenya 7's Academy. Kenya
Second try, by the way.
10-0.
Yeah, capitalizing on a very poor mistake there from the infringement by Impala to just be quick. And Impala look lost here, by the way. They are trailing now by 10 points to nil against this very entertaining Kenya 7's Academy team.
I could watch them score over and over again if at all it just gives us a chance to see that jig over and over again.
Once again, on some with a missed, not really a missed tackle, but a failing to complete the tackle there. And the Kenya 7's Academy punishing Impala right now with some good handling and some running at pace and with width. And that's the second trial.
If this result was to stand, the Kenya 7's Academy and Impala would have won 1 game each and lost 2 games.
Lost 2 games each.
So it would be interesting to see how the game against Samurai in Belgium would pan out, seeing that Samurai have already lost 1 and Belgium have won 2. If Samurai do lose in that game, it would mean that they would have all, Kenya 7's Academy, Samurai and Impala would have actually all lost 2 games and won 1.
2 games in this year. 12-0 to the Kenya 7's Academy, and they're up. Good kick there. And what can Impala do? They need to get on the scoring board quickly, because the nature of 7's is that it has upsets, by the way. And the Impala come here again.
Of course, if there was to be a stalemate, the head-to-head record would actually come first, and then the aggregate would be used to determine who to sit onto the main.
And the golden man, Onsomo, scoring their try to bring back Impala back into this game. They needed to score a try very, very quickly. Otherwise the game was going to run away, but they're back in the game, and Onsomo showing his prowess and his skill and his talent there. Good handling, good interplay, and the good handoff there. And Onsomo was quick to score there at the corner. So it's 10 points to 5. And Nato Simu now with the conversion. Kenya 7's international, Kenya 15's international. And he misses the conversions there. So it's 10 points to 5 with the Kenya 7's Academy still leading.
This game is far from being over. Impala responded in style to the Kenya 7's Academy earlier onslaught. Cause currently is tied at 10 points to 5? 12 points to 5, my beg your pardon.
Yes. And I'm seeing there very worried team manager Nika Bog, not looking very happy so far. He knows his boys should be playing better than this, but they're back in the game, and with 7's anything can happen. And that's a kickoff from Onsomo to the Kenya 7's Academy. It's Kenya 7's Academy who have the ball.
And will we have another score from the Kenya 7's Academy before the break?
It's a big hit.
To see me being literally upended out of that area by the Kenya 7's Academy player. And they seem to be breaking off again.
Yes.
There looks like some level of obstruction there. The referee does not agree. Referee calls for a knock-on instead. It's a scrum advantage for Impala right on the stroke of halftime.
Yes. And it's 10 points to 5 here. Kenya 7's Academy leading.
That looked like it came off an Impala hand.
Came off an Impala hand, by the way. So the referee should have let play continue. And Samson Onsomo trying to galvanize his team back into action. This should be the last passage of play in the first half.
Advantage Impala, they win the scrum. Neto Simiyu spreads the ball out. We did see this young man, Quentin Ocheng, in the earlier game, literally dominating over Samurai. He's been a bit silent in this game.
Yeah, he's been kept in the Kenya 7's pocket. They have watched him, and he's not really been allowed to play this game.
David McCurry and Samson Onsomo getting into each other's way. They're giving a penalty advantage to the Kenya 7's Academy, who are not keen on kicking the ball out. They look like they want to score yet another try before the halftime break.
Yes.
Neto Simiyu with a very loose tackle in there. Should have done better. Still Kenya 7's Academy have the ball, and a loose tackle sees the Kenya 7's Academy breaking off. Will he have the wins? And yes, he does.
He does.
Kenya 7's Academy answer in style.
Yes. And the Kenya 7's Academy, as you're saying, Hillary, playing with confidence, and they have extended the lead to 17 points to 5.
Belly dance again.
There is the dance, and they're really making Impala look like schoolboys here, by the way. They have capitalizing on any mistake, playing with it's like they've got nothing to hide or nothing to lose. That was a brilliant run. Opened up his legs there, and there was no way Onsomo and Co could tackle him, by the way. So it's 17 points to 5.
Yeah, reckless challenge right at the end there. I'm pretty perturbed at the fact that the referee didn't caution anyone for that. Was a reckless challenge.
Reckless challenge. It was an off-the-ball incident. The ball had already been grounded, and Impala, to me, are relying so much on individual brilliance. They're not playing as a unit.
The conversion goes wide.
Like the way they did against Samurai. It's halftime here. Kenya 7's Academy 17 and Impala 5. Let's hear what the coaches have to say.
akigwara bola anapandisha hivi, hakuna msee anamkimbilia. Unaget? So option ni moja tu, ingie contact alafu rack, of which haifai kwa hivyo. Nataka kuona msee akigwara bola, nataka kuona everyone. Unaget? Ikisha hiyo ball to attack. Then ball ikienda down, kick chapa huko hivi. Wacha sisi kuangukia mali. Chapa ende huko kwa na tupande si watu as a block. So far, fellow, your defense is smart. But home to hii bado anatumake sijui kwa nini. Lazima afunike defense hapa ya forward. Mnaongojea sana watu wanapandisha ball sana. So the moment tu ameshika ball, lazima tu press left right na tumekiota. Sawa.
Tuamini magais.
Tunaona magais. Dakika ngapi? Sawa.
Outgoing on the picture there is the Kenya 7's Academy head coach Paul Moronga, himself a former backup player for the national 15s team, previously played for the army outfit, and himself a seasoned soldier. Set to kick off. Impala, the green streak, kicking on to the Kenya 7's Academy. In the rest, we play from left to right on your screens. Right from the kickoff, Impala place up the intention to actually go around, and Quentin Ocheng, who was quiet in the first half, is actually a and will that be a telling knock on from Neto Simiyu? Quentin Ocheng had done so well to bring in the ball straight into the territory where they required to go around and convert and make a try, but Neto Simiyu's hands were buttery for whatever reason.
Oh yes, it was a very good attacking move there from Impala, by the way, but just the final pass didn't stick, and it's a scrum feed to the Kenya 7's Academy, and they win the ball, their own feed.
Both teams don't seem to be actually having any game plan. They're basically just, putting the bodies on the line and playing the ball at will.
Oh yes, and it's an Impala free kick. And Samson Onsomu gets it through, by the way. And it's this is to be not so much from Impala, like the way they played against Samurai. It's very much individual brilliance. That's Onsomu's second try of the afternoon, and it's 17 points to 10 with the conversion to come.
It would appear that Impala are using the number 5 Davis Matori to draw in the smaller size Kenya 7's players. Seems to be working to great effect to Impala, and Samson Onsomu just seems to always know where to run off that, and has been gaining tries from Davis Makori's runs.
Yes, and Nato Simiyu has missed the conversion, so it's 17 points to 10. This game is very much on the knife edge. It's very much anybody's game, and that was a good pass. And Onsomu just running onto the gap there and scoring the try. 17 points to 10. Kenya 7's Academy is still leading, and Impala trying to fight their way back into this game. Impala win the kickoff. Oh, a thunderous tackle. Thunderous tackle there.
I think he'll fill that up until next year.
Thunderous tackle on Onsomu by Kenya 7's Academy. And
I thought it was a fair challenge.
it was a fair challenge to me. What can Impala do? Nato Simiyu faking.
And once again, they spill the ball.
Spill the ball
Kenya
there.
7's Academy, who are not scared of running from any on the pitch. Good tackle in there, wrapping up the player and the ball by Neto Simiyu. Kenya 7's Academy looking for space out wide. Manages to shrug off the attack, and does he have the gas to make it all the way? He seems like he does have the gas. Where have they been all day?
Where have they been all day?
Brilliant try by the Kenya 7's Academy.
Kenya 7's Academy.
There should be a belly dance coming up soon. There it is, it's coming. They have actually done a belly dance for each and every one of those tries.
And the Kenya 7's Academy tearing Impala to shreds there. That was a break from their own half, from the 22, and he just put on the gas. And once again, the Kenya 7's Academy rises to the challenge, and that try at the center, with the conversion to come, it will be 24 points to 10.
You can clearly tell how and why this crop of players managed to make it to the finals of the Africa Under-19 Championship held in South Africa last month. fortunately going down to Namibia in the final game. But definitely lots of talent being shown right across the board, and
Yes.
crowd favorites. They're really walking up the energy from the crowd.
Oh yes, and the Kenya 7's Academy, like I was saying earlier, have nothing left to prove, so they're just playing their own game and just want to leave the tournament with a win and want to live on a high. What a disappointment we're seeing from Impala here. After playing so well against Samurai, they seem to have just forgotten. They seem to have lost the knack to play very well, and let's see what happens from this kickoff from the Kenya 7's Academy.
Impala from the kick. Antonio Yugi with the ball. Dummies on out, moves on to right. Oh, and that's a knock on. The Kenya 7's Academy gain advantage again, and they decide to take the ball in to try and draw in a couple more defenders. They seem to have numbers out wide. Referee was not too happy with that.
Not too happy with that.
Seems to be someone who's in pain down. The physiotherapist is getting onto the pitch of play. Could appear to be Antonio Yugi of Impala, who's in distress.
Yes. He had a very fantastic break there, but there was just his teammates weren't looking at the running lines very well. Should have supported him earlier, and probably Impala would have been back into this game.
Perhaps a case of the body, sorry, the spirit is willing and the body is not able to make the challenge.
And Chris Makache, who has been a long-serving physio for the Kenya 7's team and Kenya 15's team now, attending to his player there.
With less than 2 minutes remaining till the end of the game, Impala need to score 3 times if they need to actually get anything out of this game.
Yes, they need to score 3 tries, but they've not been at this game completely. It's been more of individual effort from their players rather than team effort like they did against Samurai. And the Kenya 7's Academy are just playing with so much confidence and verve here. And once again,
These boys just keep on running.
they just keep on running.
Quick crack out in there for the Kenya 7's Academy, trying to look for all the space that they can get, and they seem to keep on getting them. Impala definitely desperately going in for a try, but in the process, opening up their defense. In the Kenya 7's Academy seem to have actually realized that Impala have nothing to lose, and they're basically just flowing on through.
Yes.
Unfortunate knock on there, meters away from
Meters
the
away
try
from the
line.
try line. That was going to be a try there from the but once again, just the finishing. But definitely they're going to win this game. But I see Kenya 7's Academy and Impala being relegated to the bowl in tomorrow's action. Looks like it's going to be between Samurai and Belgium to lock the battle for the final spot, the top spot in the pool.
Good show of sportsmanship there by the Kenya 7's Academy, being able to come on through on the last game to get a win after being literally thrashed in the first 2 games by the opponents. Definitely coming back up to show that they're actually in here for a reason, definitely to be counted, and giving Impala a run for their money. Established players who played for the national 7's team are within the Impala ranks.
Yes, and Impala, who played very well like in the 7th circuit, just not with it in this game. They seem to have their minds elsewhere. And the Kenya 7's Academy have just taken the advantage to play very well in this game. It's going to be an Impala ball. Let's see
Kenya
what they
7's Academy. And Neto Simi opts to take the direct approach, popping the ball out to Davis Makori. He doesn't have the gas, but has managed to get the ball out to Samson Onsomu, who's got a clean set of heels.
Oh yeah, and a nice step.
Kevin Ocheng also doing the same
Nice
thing,
step,
but
and once
on
again the ball lost in
ball.
contact.
Kenya 7's Academy on the rampage again. Very careless from Impala there.
Very careless.
And the final score, Kenya 7's Academy win, 24-10. Pushing this pool wide open.
Wide open. What a shocker. What a shock win for the Kenya 7's Academy over a highly rated Impala side who are outstanding in the game against Samurai, but just seem to have lost their way in this encounter. And Kenya 7's Academy 24, Impala 10.